Welcome to another fundamental lesson. In this lesson, we'll be teaching you the basic major and minor shapes that you can move anywhere on the neck. You have two basic chords, and they are minors and majors, and we are going to be learning how to do them with bar chords. So let's start out by playing the E major chord. This shows you the major shape. The fingers that you're actually pressing down is what makes the shape. Keep this shape in mind. So now you can bar above this shape and move it anywhere. So to make a bar, what you do is you cover all the strings on a fret with your first finger. So where your first finger is, this is the root note. And then you would follow up with a shape underneath it, a major or a minor shape. So if we take the third fret and we bar it, okay? I have the third fret here and it's all barred. What I'm going to do now is actually play my major shape. So I'm going to grab that shape that I showed you using the E major and I'm going to put it underneath here. So if the third fret is on the E string is a G, this is our root note. We know we've played a G, and since we have a major shape underneath it, this is a G major chord. To make the minor bar chord shape, just drop your middle finger and continue barring the fret. So here's my middle finger. I'm going to drop it off, and I'm going to keep the bar there. This is the minor shape. So then the root stays the same. So this is still a G, and this is a minor shape. So we've made a G minor chord. So now, when you start a bar chord on the A string, so we were starting on the E string before, when you start a bar chord on the A string, you get two more ways to play a major and minor shape. The minor shape on the A string will be the same as the major shape on the E string. So basically, if I wanted to play a minor shape on the A string, let's take our G major we learned, for example. What you're going to do is just move that all down a set of strings. I'm going to take my root and I'm going to bar from the A string down, and where my major shape was before, I'm going to move that down a set of strings. It's the same shape, but I'm starting it on the A string. And when you move it to the A string, this becomes the minor shape. This is the minor chord. Play the root note with our first finger just like before, and it's the minor shape underneath now. So now when you want to play the major shape, what you have to do is you're actually not going to bar all the whole fret on the A string with your first finger. You're just going to press down on the root, and what you're going to do is with your ring finger, 2 frets up, you're going to bar the next 3 strings. And this is the major shape when you're playing on the A string. Here's the major shape, here is the minor shape. So keep these shapes in mind. They can be moved up and down the neck to create different major and minor chords. If you want an F major chord, start the root on the F note. So here's my F note. I create the bar and make my major shape. I've made an F major chord. Same goes for a C chord. If I know that this is a C, I do my major shape, which is this shape, following on that root note, etc., etc. Use these shapes and move them around until you're comfortable switching between major and minor chords of all kinds. This has been another Guitar Guy Fundamental. Thanks for tuning in.